Former UFC fighter Diego Sanchez was arrested in Albuquerque, New Mexico after allegedly firing a gun from a moving vehicle. Police responded to a report of a shot fired from a white Jeep on I-40. Officers tracked and stopped the vehicle, placing Sanchez and the driver into custody. Sanchez admitted there was a gun in the car but denied firing it. However, the driver told police that Sanchez had fired the shot unexpectedly. Search of the vehicle revealed a gun, 2 live rounds, and spent casing. Sanchez faces charges of shooting from a motor vehicle and negligent use of a firearm. Sanchez was supposed to box former UFC fighter John McDessie in April, but the event got canceled. That was the fight. That was the card that was headlined by Rampage versus Rashad. All 28 fighters made way for UFC 318, which is a little surprising. Usually something happens, but Poirier makes way for his final fight. He's had 41 fights, and he's never missed weight for all 41 of those. Kevin Holland fights for the 4th time this year. He's looking to fight 7 times this year and break a UFC record. He's a pretty big favorite in his fight with D-Rod this weekend. Usyk and Dubois make weight for their heavyweight boxing bout. Dubois is about 16 pounds heavier. Usyk's 227.2 pounds, and Dubois is 243.8 pounds. Some people think Paulo Costa's tweaking the way he's moving. He was asked about Khamzat Chimaev at the press conference. He wants to fight him after this fight with Kopylov over the weekend. Based on Paulo's current fighting state, he would probably get smoked really badly from Khamzat, and he's a few wins away from fighting top contenders. He has to string a lot of wins together, so.
More specifically from Chechnya, if he's tuning in this weekend, what's your message to Khamzat Chimaev?
Yes, you guys know about that already. Everybody knows about that. We have a, mutual hate. After this fight, I'm going to send a message for him. But until then, you need to wait to watch. And because my focus right now is on this guy. So I need to focus on him. But, of course, I have a plan after that. And I have unfinished business with Gourmet Chechen, Chimaev. And, yes, I'm going to face him. Sooner or later.
Khamzat says, bro, what's going on with you? Don't cry, please. He's just got to pee really bad. Water loading. Why is Paulo tweaking? Steroid jitters, cocaine jitters, or bad weight cut jitters? Which one? Hanato Moicano says he turned down money from the UFC settlement lawsuit. I'm amazed how many people are cursing me out for my decision to not take the money from the lawsuit against the UFC. I believe those criticizing me haven't stopped to think about something simple. You shouldn't need a contract for your word to mean something. I agreed to the terms of the contract. At the time, the money was a huge deal for me. I don't expect the UFC to acknowledge this. UFC is a company and a company focused on productivity. I'm doing this for myself and the things I believe in. If you think I'm wrong, that's okay. That's the beauty of freedom. Everyone has their own life. Ruin it however you want. Nothing in this world is free. I don't agree with a lot of things the UFC does. For example, not allowing fighters to put sponsors on their fight shorts. But when I signed the contract, I accepted those terms. If you're not satisfied, you can simply choose not to sign the contract. Monopolies are created by law. UFC bought other promotions. They agree was free market. We have other shows at the PFL, so there's no legal barriers for other promotions. Maybe in the long run, the UFC will reward him in ways that is greater than the $200,000 he said he turned down from the settlement lawsuit. After winning 4 in a row, Moicano has now lost 2 in a row. Obviously, a very tough fight at the beginning of the year, a title fight against Makhachev, and recently lost to Dariush as well. He had one good moment in that fight where he dropped Dariush, stole him the first round, but he lost the last 2 because he gassed out basically by round 2, which was quite surprising. It wasn't a crazy, grueling pace, nor was it at altitude.
Conor McGregor's dick.
Oh, he looks alright.
It's nice. Crooked.
It's got that classic upcut.
Since Conor McGregor wants to fight on the White House card next year, of course, Michael Chandler says he wants to fight him. Chandler says, Conor McGregor, everyone has seen your small eggplant. You'll never fight me. And always duck me. Drop your balls, not your weight. Talking about the weight which was on his unit in that picture he sent. Show us yours and how much you can lift if you're really about that. Chandler's son came out black, so he must be packing. Conor hasn't fought in a really long time. Michael Chandler hasn't won in a really long time. It's a fight that they could actually do if Conor is serious about fighting. He's serious enough to put himself in the testing pool, he says, so maybe he will actually go through it, but who knows? He leads a pretty wild life, so there may be 10,000 scandals between this date and July 4, 2026. Sean Strickland under a temporary suspension from the Nevada Athletic Commission following the incident at the Tough Enough MMA event in Las Vegas last month, where Strickland was cornering a teammate when Luis Hernandez, after winning a standing guillotine choke against Miles Hunsinger, started taunting. Strickland jumped into the cage, confronted him, which broke the rules. for a licensed cornerman. He also threw a couple shots at him. The Nevada Athletic Commission is holding a hearing Wednesday to decide if this turns into a longer suspension or fine. Strickland might fight Adesanya again in a rematch. That's the fight Adesanya wants. Amava fights Bahayo. Hamza fights for the belt next month. Robert Whittaker is going to be fighting RDR next week in Abu Dhabi, headlining that fight night card. And that takes care of the top 6. Number 7, Cannonier will fight MVP. Number 8 and 9 are fighting each other. Delidze and Hernandez. Number 10 and 11 are fighting this weekend. Vittori and Brendan Allen. That's like a feature fight on the prelims this weekend. Some people feel it should be on the main card pay-per-view. 13 and 14 are on the pay-per-view. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov in number 15. Abus Magomedov takes on Joe Pyfer October 4th in Las Vegas. That's UFC 320. It has no other fight scheduled at the moment, but there are rumors that Merab versus Sandhagen for the bantamweight title will headline that card.
Listen. Some racist stuff happened on the thing. Yeah. So they put down the monocle, which is a great drink, by the way. And they did it like this. They did it like this. Chris Weidman then rotates the cans and puts the watermelon in front of me. Hey, bro, this dude rotated the can. This dude rotated the can and put the watermelon in front of me. That's crazy.
Listen, Daniel Cormier is not known for his speed, but what actually happened is they gave him the lime and they gave me the watermelon.
This
and this
a liar.
dude reacted so fast.
You're a liar, bro. You're a racist.
This dude grabbed that watermelon so fast, it was crazy.
And I thought I was your only black friend. Not anymore. That's over, dog.
Now I have no black.
You have no black friends. You can't even use it at parties anymore. I got this birthday, Daniel. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this the whole show?
Yeah, stop crying about everything.
No, I'm not crying. Go ahead.
I'm just.
I was getting him a drink.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You want me?
Look at his face.
Oh, get the When you talk about golf, that's what happens.
That's what he looks like every golf. Whole 15. Whole 15 is like a fucking done.
Facts.
I can't do it no more.
That is
It's
100%
over.
facts.
Karate Combat Last Man Standing heavyweight tournament begins tonight. Robles de Spain is a huge favorite to win his fight, minus 1409 favorite, and he's a slight favorite to win the entire thing. That's a decent bet, minus 109. He'll probably win all 3 fights in like under a minute.
As the UFC quite literally has brought a pay-per-view to the great state of Louisiana to celebrate the remarkable career of Dustin Poirier. Perhaps never before has an athlete been so deserving of this send-off. A true fighter, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, beloved for the manner in which he always went about his high-level business. And fittingly tonight, on the way out, he completes a trilogy with a man who is very much cut from that same cloth, the universally adored BMF champion and future Hall of Famer Max Blessed Holloway. Won't be long now, folks. One more sleep until we're live on pay-per-view. Let's go!